Eagles fans, what are you doing? There is a former Eagles player who said his mental health was in jeopardy because of all the badgering he got from Eagles fans while playing there. So who would say something like that? And what happened in Philly to make him feel that way? So let's talk about Eagles fans. Now, Eagles fans are known for their fiery intensity, which is great. Nothing wrong with that. But is it the kind of fire that's warm and fun? Or are the fans just downright vicious? So last year, NFL players took a poll and they were asked who were the worst fans in the league. And of course, the Eagles won or lost, depending on how you want to look at it. Now, they all agreed that Eagles fans are rude and obnoxious. Now, I know everybody remembers the infamous Santa game that happened in 1968. Now, let me set the scene. The Eagles that year went 0-11. Now, that was bad, but the fans had hopes that they would be the worst team and then they could get OJ in the next draft, which is great, kind of. Now, towards the end of the season, the Eagles started winning games. So they went from being the worst team to just a really bad team, and they didn't get OJ. Obviously, OJ went to the Bills. So at this particular game, Eagles fans are over it. They're disgruntled, and they're sitting in 6 inches of snow. It's freezing, and here comes Santa walking up and down, in each section, waving to everybody. And Eagles fans just started bombing him with snowballs. I mean, 1 million snowballs. He just kept getting hit. But hey, what do you expect? Santa was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Sorry, Santa. Now, I want to let you know there's also a softer side to Eagles fans. Eagles fans are also passionate about giving back. So there's a whole lot of mega fans who donate their time, money, resources to different organizations. They will honor military heroes, teachers who do great things in the community. They help raise money for autism research and many other long list of things that they do. They also have this group called the Green Legion, which I think is pretty cool. They help Eagles fans find a way to get to away games. Now let's talk about that player who had a hard time in Philly with the fans. His name's Steven Nelson. He was a cornerback, and he was put on the team as a stopgap in 2021. So he was just supposed to be there for a minute and not be a permanent solution. But Phillies fans don't really care about that. They just want you to do your job no matter what. Which in this case was pretty strange because he had a pretty good year. He made some good plays, some third down stops, and he was a really, really valuable asset to the team. So not quite sure why the fans were giving him so much hate. So Steven was talking to Darius Slay and Dante Williams on the Corner Suite podcast when he was telling his story. And he said that even when he made good plays, the fans were still talking crazy to him. And then he found himself arguing back and forth with them, I guess just to defend himself or to get him to shut up. And he said it was just getting to him. It just wasn't his vibe. He said that he felt like he was there to fight against the fans instead of fight against the opposing team. So that type of constant high stress will definitely take a toll on your mental health and your morale. Now, Darius, he can attest to this because he now plays as cornerback for the Eagles. And they both said the same thing, that the same fans show up for every game and they sit behind the bench just so they can berate the players. I don't want anyone to think that these players were bashing the fans. They weren't bashing Eagles fans. They were just sharing their experience and stating the facts. And those were the facts. So we can't fault them for speaking facts. Basically, Eagles players need to have a thick skin and have tunnel vision to be able to block out the fans. Because, love them or hate them, Eagles fans bring a different kind of energy to sports fanship. But are they really the worst fans out there? Some say yes, some say no. I want to know what you think. So if you can think of any other fans that you think are worse, let me know in the comments.